Okay, so our second question that we got, people wanted to talk about what is the scope of Workforce 3. So this is a really interesting question. I think this is one of the first ones where we're really starting to get to how is this fundamentally different. So like we talked about in the last answer, we're sort of looking past this traditional sort of distinction between services and products and solutions. And so we're really looking at, as you look at the literature and draft RFP1, we want to get to that world-class technology organization, and we're really focused on that outcome. So the scope is meant to be broad and deep enough for us to satisfy that. And so that means a lot of different things, right? And so we're not going to be definitive on this because we don't want to limit the creativity and the right answer. And so we really don't know what the answers are. So we can't possibly define this on our own. So you're not going to see in there the traditional who, what, how type language. So you're not going to see, engineering services or ANAS services or project management support or anything like that in the scoping language. You're not going to see a definitive list of the bodies. So this is really anything that can sort of support that PEO 3.0 paradigm and us delivering great products. So if we need it from a front office or a back office perspective, so really think of it from that way. What do our partner management teams need to enable and make sure that their product support teams, the Cerners, the Leidoses of the world, what do they need to be successful? And everything our partner management teams need to enable them, and then everything our PEO needs to enable its program management teams. So anything on that sort of functional level, like pretty much all you won't be doing is kind of delivering that code, delivering the gold disc, doing that kind of product work. That's what those partners are for. But anything else that's needed, and this is really going to depend on what you propose, right? And so all of the workforce necessary to enable PEO, to enable firm, I see that question a lot. So yeah, we definitely need help with firm, standing that up and doing those contributions and all of those things. If you've read the firm charter, you might be a little confused. Well, they're a new organization. They've got a lot to figure out, and so they need a lot of support to do that the right way. And if you think about our ultimate goal of delivering great technology, think of the scope that way. And so there may be some blurrier lines in there. So if any of you are familiar with Dr. Catalina and the health informatics group as our functional champion and the voice of our users, is there support you might need to provide him? Sure, absolutely. And so that's really going to be approach driven, and that's how we want to approach the scope. So you won't see us limiting it or defining it. As we said, we want, one workforce. That's going to be a bulk of the people are coming from this contract. We have a limited portfolio of government people. And so really focus on thinking about, how would you stand up a world-class technology firm? What people need to be there? What work needs to get done? What organizations need to be supported and facilitated? And that's going to be your answer for what the scope is for this broader vehicle.